Alright, so we're going to continue on now with trimming down our base and then making a little wall around three edges and then putting some radiuses on corners. So we've got a bird's eye view here, a top view, and we want to go ahead and click on the base and then create a sketch. And we're going to cut away this excess chassis base that we have. And to do this, come up to line, and we're going to draw a box. So you want to start, I mean, you can basically start anywhere, but you want to start in this lower corner here. And we're going to come up and we're just going to go around the perimeter, then come over here, and then come up here like this, and come over right around here. You can probably do a better job than what, oops. Actually, let's back up. Let's see, I think that's good. Yeah, I think we'll just continue from here. Go down here, and then over. Okay. So we got this box going around, and I want to click finish. And now we're going to select extrude. And we want to click on the portion of the base that we want to cut away. So we'll click on this part. So you see what turned dark blue is what we want to get rid of. And then to take away material, you put a minus extrude, where if you remember earlier when we grew the material, like when we made the base a height of 3 millimeters, we put in a positive 3 millimeters for the extrude. But here, since we want to get rid of it, we just put in some minus number that's greater than what the base is. So I'm just going to put in minus 10 millimeters. Okay, and that got rid of that excess. Okay, so to get rid of excess material, it's just a negative extrude. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead now and hide the Arduino and the PCB. And the next thing we're going to do is we'll create like a little wall that goes around three of the edges that we have here on our base. So I'm going to select the base and then create a sketch. And we're going to go to project include and choose project. And I'm going to click on three sides. Okay, here, here, and here. Okay, we don't want to click on the bottom because that's where the connectors are, the power connectors, and we want to leave that open. Okay, and you saw that the edges when I clicked on them turned blue. So click OK. Alright, now we want to choose offset. And we click on one of these edges. And we want to put in let's see, we want to put in 3 millimeters. So over here, we want to put in 3. hit enter. And let's see, it put a box around the entire thing here. Now, we want to get rid of this bottom one here, so let's see if we click on that. Can we delete it? Yeah, let's delete that. Okay, so we deleted that, but we do want to have these lines enclosed. So let's see, it went past the corner here. Let's see if I can fix that. So we'll do line and draw a line over like that. Hopefully this little part that's extending won't cause anything. I don't know why it did that in this particular case. Okay, but you do want to have this offset area enclosed, so that's why I added that line from the corner, the front corner, over to where the line was. And like I said, you get this little bit of an extension, but I don't think that will cause a problem, but we'll find out. Alright, so we want to do an extrude again. So let's come over to, let's see here. Oh, I think we gotta finish the sketch first. So hit finish the sketch. Okay, then we can extrude. Alright, so here's extrude. And you want to go ahead and choose the area that we want to grow, which is this offset area. And here we want to actually do an extrude go in both directions, on both sides. Okay, so not only up from the base, but also below, because we put that offset area. Let's see if we look at this from the side. See how the offset area is around the top edge of the base. So we actually want to go down 3 millimeters and up 3 millimeters. Okay, the 3 millimeters will fill in the bottom here, going down, and also put a little wall of 3 millimeters going up. So for each side, so you have side 1 and side 2, we want to make the distance 3 millimeters. Alright, so there you have it. So you see how it extended down 3 millimeters and up 3 millimeters to make a little wall, and also that little bit that was extending that I wasn't sure about didn't matter, okay, because it looks good here at the front where it's open. So there's just a few more steps. We want to round off the corners, so we do that with a fillet. So we just want to round off these back corners. So let's choose fillet and then just select the corner, and for the outside we're going to do 3 millimeters. Okay, so you see that outside corner was rounded. Oops. You got to choose fillet again. Let's cancel this here and go to fillet and put in 3. Alright, so that's good. And now let's do the inside corners. And here for the inside corner we'll put 1.5 millimeters. Okay, let's do this other corner. Actually, let's zoom in a little bit. So fillet and 1.5. All right. So you can see we rounded both the outside corners and the inside corners on the back there. And we can go ahead and put the boards just to see that the boards all fit like they were fitting before. Take a look around. You see they're locked with the E, and they're on the standoffs through the holes, and it's looking really good. Alright, so the absolute last thing to do now, finally, is that we create an STL file. This STL file is what gets used. Well, actually, it goes to a piece of software called Cura, which then generates the machine code which operates the 3D printer. Okay, so this is the file that you would take to wherever you're going to have the chassis 3D printed. Alright, so we want to click on body 1. Alright, so your chassis should turn blue as you see here. And then we want to go up to here, and we want to select 3D print. Now in this window we want to deselect send to 3D print utility, and let's see, and we want an STL file. Okay, so choose STL format, and I think we're all set. Then you just click OK. And you see there's the STL. You can name it whatever you want. You know, I'll put in video demo, but you could put in your EE143 experiment 1 name if you wanted to. You can call it whatever you want. And then of course you just save it to some place where you know it's going to be, like say in your download, or on your desktop, or onto a flash drive. Okay, and there you have it. These are the steps in Fusion360 to make the test fixture chassis that you'll be using later in the quarter when you test your DAC that you design. That also involves either the Arduino Uno or Arduino Mega. Hopefully you found these videos useful.